So today we are going to add the targeting animation so it doesn't look like
Brother,
So we're gonna add beautiful animations, or not super beautiful, but okay animations. Basically import the animations that's in my Discord, and when you import them, right click on them, go into asset action, go to edit selection in property. By the way, you have to select every animation that you imported. Yeah, asset action, edit selection in property matrix. Now in here, once again, select everything. Just select the names, I guess, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. And that should be root motion. And right here, root motion, root lock. It should be anim first frame and force lock, force root lock, just like that. It should look like this. Just copy it and save it, and the animation should work really fine. Now we are going to create a blend space. So let's go into animation, blend space, select your mannequin, that's the ASCII mannequin, and BC base local motion. Open that up. Right here, there should be axes on the axis settings. First one will be the direction where you're actually moving. So the minus is up. Oh my god, the minimum is 180 minus 180. The maximum is 180. The grids, I'll say 8. I don't know. I think 8. For this animation, say snap to grid. Name for the vertical axis is speed. Minimum will be 0, maximum quite up to you. So I'll say 250 as like walking. You can go into your third person actually and check what is our base speed. 150. Okay, so it's 150. I'll say 250. I just set it to 250. Now, just search walk right here in the asset browser. So you can see, first one is walk BWD, that's backwards. So those gonna be in the corners, and actually should snap to grid right here. There should be snap to grid. So it's now snap. So in the corners, that's gonna be walking backwards. If you hold control, you can go around this blend space. Next up is backwards, so left. That's gonna go on the left right here. Backwards right, that's gonna go in the right. Front, that's gonna go in the middle right here, where the direction is 0. Next up, front left, that's gonna go into the front left, no, the other side. Front right, left go on the left, and just fill them up basically. Now, let's go back to our mannequins animations. There should be ABP many. Open that up. Right here on the event graph, add another pin to the sequence. Right here, it should be located right there. And we are going to get the movement component, get velocity. There should be velocity. Calculate direction. Now let's get the character. Now we just need the rotation, so get vectors rotation. Plug that in. Just like that. Now the return value will be the direct. What am I doing? What is this, man? What is this? So just promote this into a variable called direction and plug this execute into here. Okay, so now go to local motion. There should be local motion, and there should be walk/run. Just delete everything that's inside and add this, our brand new base local motion. Just plug that in, plug the direction in, go to essential moment, ground speed, plug that in. So now if you play, you can see there's nothing happening. same movement. But if you look in, I press tab, you can see we have different movement now. It moves better. It moves like I like it, you know. So we can attack. Okay, this is quite something else. So there's two fixes that we have to make. First one, we have to go into the blend space and add smoothing time at 0.2 or 0.3. Same as for the speed. Second, we have to go into our combat system and we have to fix this. So basically grab these nodes that we previously made, the set orient rotation and use controller desired. Copy those, plug it in here event tick. When it's not valid, we want to do this right here. Basically check the orient rotation and disable the use controller desired. Okay. If you just jiggle like that, that's gonna look weird, okay? It's kind of freaking out when we are moving backwards and it kind of freaks out. Okay, so to fix it, you have to go into blend space and use wrap input. I don't know what it does, but I kind of fixed it that way. So now, if we look on the target, we have this animation, right? And if you walk backwards, you can see it's kind of smooth. I don't know what it does still, but it kind of makes my game a little bit better. Well, the animations. Second of all, the animations are too fast. So what we are going to do is add the speed of 250 now. So you have to change that and we have to go into, there should be a variable walk speed. Change it to 250 as well. Just like that. So now the animations should look a little bit better. So as you can see. And we can lock on it. But if you sprint, it's going to look a little bit weird. So now what we are going to do is basically right here where we have our base locomotion in the ABP menu. We're gonna do blend by bool. I think that was that. Yep. So if it's false, we are going to do this base locomotion. So I imported another section of animations. It's the same folder, that should be the same thing. So go to asset action, go into edit section in property once again, and right here we are gonna do the same thing. So bam, I think it should work. Yep, you can see. So this is for running. So backwards up, for example. Let's go front. This will be front. It's a little bit different, but hopefully for running, it's going to be just fine. So we are gonna create another blend space. So go to animations, create a blend space, mannequin, BS, sprint, local motion. And it's the same thing. First one will be directions on the horizontal axis, minus 180, maximum 180. Grids will be 8, snap to grid, speed will be the next one, and this will be 600, I think. Snap to grid. So now just search a run, and that should be it. So this is running backwards, so of course it's going to go into backwards to left, that's going to go to left, backward side, going to right. Front, that's going to the middle one, front left, right next to front. Left, no idea, that's gonna go left, right. Left, right, okay, so guys just plug in right, left, right here, and hopefully it's going to work. If not, oh well. Let's go back to ABP menu and search for local motion, that should be sprint 1. So if it's true, we are gonna sprint. So ground speed should be the speed 1, direction is direction. Now you may wonder, what is the active value? What is that bullshit? So basically, if the ground speed is greater or equal to 260, for example, it should start doing this. Blend is 3.3, 0.3, sorry, and 0.3. So now let's test it out, how it goes. Right now this is the walking stage, and if we sprint, that's going to left. I'm gonna back it up. Okay, so I think it works perfectly. So as you can see, we can sprint while we are locked on. So basically that's it for this one. And when we sprint in normal state, of course it's gonna apply as well. So we're gonna start sprinting like that. So yeah.